Yes. 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 No. Yes. Hey, everybody. How is everybody doing? That was a coffee cough. A coffee cough. I had coffee stuck in my throat. Can everybody see me? With my scene transition from Crazy Beast Wars funny slash awesome clips to not funny slash not awesome me video stream. Yay! I was testing, so I haven't set this one up, but in the streaming software for both OBS and for XSplit, you can like switch between streams. Yes. Or switch between scenes, and so like if you wanted to have like an away scene, you can set up all your inputs and stuff, and you can upload videos and all that jazz. And I wanted to try that out today, so I'm really happy that it worked. And ultimately, I'm going to be using this thing. It's called the Elgato Stream Deck, which I would have been using the Elgato for streaming, but basically you can assign each of these buttons to do a thing. Like you can make it do whatever. You can make it switch scenes. You can make a video start playing. You can make a notification sound happen. You can make an image pop up or whatever. And you just press the button. It's like an audio deck or like a soundboard type thing, but it's basically for everything. The main thing is I'm just gonna upload a bunch of different fart sounds, and that's what this is gonna be used for. But I don't know. That'll be in the next little while. I haven't messed around with it too much. I originally set it up with the XSplit, and I got it to work okay, but then XSplit was like, I don't want to work anything on your computer for anything. So I switched to OBS, and then yeah, getting fancy, man, getting fancy. All right, so who we got? All right, so we got Cinnamon Toast, we got Angtad, Zulas here, Trogdor's here. I that's good enough for me, I guess. But except Cinnamon got banned, so it's only just the three of you guys. How's everybody's Tuesday? Yeah, you need a name change too. Boomjid. I'll call you Boomjid. Ben, I think you need to change your. I think you need to change your thing. Why don't you just use QS? I don't know if you can actually. I mean, I assume that you can change your username whenever. Yeah, social security number. What else? Credit card and the. Yeah, but what if it's QS? What if it's like X, capital X, lowercase x, QS, underscore, QS, underscore, XXX? Yeah, it'll be perfect. Alright, let's get started. Hello, world. Hello, internet. Hello, basically just the chat, because you guys are hanging out with me. My name is Paul. I'm an artist from Houston, Texas. If you're new to these streams, we play games, and then we draw stuff related to the games. So I'm an artist, but I'm also a gamer. And that's on Tuesday is gaming, Thursday is arting, drawing and arting, arting and farting. That's what we'll call it. That's the tagline now. And we are continuing our run through Zelda Ocarina of Time Randomizer. If you weren't here last time, you missed out on the most amazing episode ever. The most amazing. It's like when I uploaded it to YouTube, like I got like 1 billion likes, and like Raid Shadow Legends like instantly was like, we'll sponsor you. Like, we'll give you $7 billion because your video was so good. But anyway, just to give you a short little recap of the last game session, we got nothing for like the first hour in 15 minutes, and then the last 15 minutes of our stream, we got on just a whim, because I remembered that this option was open to us. We got the slingshot from Meilon because we had the Ocarina, so she taught us Epona Song. Instead of Epona Song, we got the slingshot. And now that we had a weapon to be able to do a few things besides just banging sticks against big bony butts, we were able to get the bomb bag from the Deku target practice in Lost Woods, and then from bombs we went and we were just like, let's go see what's in the Goron store real quick, and then we got a shield there, and I think there was something else that we could get there too, but we just didn't have enough rubies for it. So I've got a list of things that we can do with what we have now, and I need to pull that up. Got my fancy dancy notepad. Fancy dancy. Sorry, I clicked out of the game, so the game stopped. I'll get back and do it so you can listen to this not actually music. You were hoping a chili company would reach out for sponsor. Oh my god. Could you imagine if I was sponsored by Skyline Chili? Oh my god, that'd be amazing. I would stop working. And I would just do this for the rest of my life. You know those those videos that are like oh my god, what are they called? They're like something that's like super popular in Korea or whatever. But basically it's like they have just like a giant plate of food in front of them. And they just eat. They eat on video. It's like something mukbang. That's what it's called, a mukbang. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that. Dude, I would totally do a mukbang of Skyline Chili. Yeah, they're very popular in Korea. Why? I don't. It's like the ASMR for like, it's like ASMR. Like you know how like, and then like you had an original ASMR which was like, oh, this is a really like neat calming experience for sound therapy or whatever. And then someone was like, you know what I really like? Hearing sexy ladies eat corn dogs really close to the microphone, and then it turned into like a weird fetish thing. I think mukbang kind of turned into that. Like it was just kind of like, hey everybody, we're having a good time, and then of course the fetishists were like, yeah, I like this for other reasons. Mukbang means eat room according to Ellen. Oh, okay, well that's cool. Yeah, I didn't know what the like origin of the word bang. I've always said it was, or I've always heard it was bang, like mukbang. It might be like spelled differently, but I've heard people calling it mukbang. Yeah, I don't know. Skyline would require you to take a bite of chili every 5 minutes while on stream. Let's see. So if I took a bite for every 5 minutes on a stream, that's how many? That's so many calories. I can't. That's so many calories. What do you mean, humble brag? I'm just saying my name, Cinnamon. Yes, mister. I do take suggestions, Mr. Jid. Mr. Jid. Except, I can't play Honey Pop because I would get banned on Twitch. No Honey Pop. Can't play Honey Pop. Oh my god, eat cheese cody every 5 minutes. I mean, that's basically what I do when I go to Skyline, except they would kick me out for eating so many. I'm gonna have like a subscriber thing on my Twitch thing that when someone subscribes, it'll play the themes or the commercial from Skyline. Paul's massive coronary stream. Tune in live. Sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Sponsored by Honey. Sponsored by Skyline Chili. Also sponsored by the Houston Medical Center, because we keep getting those ads for some reason in our YouTube video. I mean, that would be probably the most appropriate, right? I would probably hate like regular chili, but I don't think it's in me to hate Skyline chili. I mean, I could probably like learn to hate Gold Star chili because it just doesn't taste as good. Okay, stop it. We're not turning this into a chili stream. I can't. That is not. I can't. I don't know how to draw chili. We can't talk about chili and then I don't know how to draw it. I'll Photoshop just a bunch of chili. Chili and chill. Chill and chili. Yeah. Alright, stop it. I'm trying to... Remember when we were talking in the first couple of streams, I was about fasting? I can't do that when I'm just dumping my face full of chili. You guys! Yeah, so there's a Kroger. Kroger, if you're from Cincinnati, you call it Kroger's. There is a Kroger down the street from us, and we can totally buy a can. We've done it quite a bit, because I just crave it, you know, every so often. So it's we were talking last time. It's not, the canned chili is not as good, and never get the like boxed frozen chili. Like, just get the can and then get the spaghetti. Get all the ingredients separately. Don't get it in that weird packaging where it's all together. If I refuse to eat for you, at least I can do is play the game. Exactly. You guys are the worst. But you're also the best influence on me. Yeah, I got that 5 roops. Okay, so according to my handy dandy notebook, there's a few things I wanted to do, or there's 2 things I wanted to do before we headed out of Kakariko, or Kokiri first. And that was, since we got the bombs, wait, do we have Deku sticks? Oh yeah, we got 10 Deku sticks, what the heck? And we got the shield. We got the little shield. I've always laughed because you can see like part of Link's belt, but it looks like he's got like a little like butthole. You can buy canned Skyline chili and spaghetti on Amazon. That's cool. Like I said, just get it at Kroger, man. Ew. Together in a can? Okay, that sounds kind of gross. Not gonna lie. Like I said, the like frozen packaged ones are not good. Like, just get it in the can and then just put it over spaghetti, and then you're good. All right, where is this? There it is. Ascoltala. So this was the room that I was like, all right, let's do some crazy. Come on, boys. Oh, I gotcha. What? I didn't press you. Yeah, look at that cool blocking action. One down. Oh, how'd you hit me? Love the battle music here. Da -da -da, ow. Excuse me. Oh, you down. These are. I'm just trying to get like 2 treasure chests here, which was the first one, which is the Skulltula, and then there's one here that will give you this thing, whatever this thing is. So let's see what it is. If I could actually open it. What are you? 5 rupees. Whatever. How do I actually get those? So what's everybody having for lunch? We're already talking about chili. Now. Talking about chili. So what's everybody having for lunch? Cinnamon was playing a tricker on us and was like he was having all like rice and gourmet meals and stuff last time. Great. You distracted me with your beef and veggie stew. That actually sounds great. I had kale salad with dried cranberries, apple pieces, and a light lemon poppy seed dressing. I'm gonna call you out. I'm calling you out, Cinnamon. I'm actually gonna say you had a peanut butter and jelly. You're not lying this time. Sure. It's a pre-made salad. I just read what's on the package. Okay, fair enough. Oh, cool. Got a key. So I really like tuna. Oh, another key for Ocarina Training Grounds. I can't remember if these are random. What's in here? 20 gold Skulltula tokens. That means we can talk to another bouncy boy. So I really like tuna. And I usually just eat tuna right out of the can. I know that's kind of weird. My wife hates it. Because she doesn't like the smell of canned tuna. And I don't mind it at all. And I think canned tuna tastes really good. Tuna in water, not tuna in oil. Tuna in oil is kind of like... but today I was like, oh, you know, I'll mix it in a bowl. I'll put some lemon pepper in there. I'll put some like little drizzle of lemon juice in there. I had some leftover relish from our hot dogs, and we had some feta cheese from our imperfect boss. So I just like threw it all and mixed together, and it was so good. It was so good. What are you? Are you an open chest? You're a big chest. Oh, but the wall's there. Whoops. Whoopsie. Yeah, there isn't a whole lot I could do as a kid in Gerudo Training Grounds because this is, you know, you're supposed to do this when you're an adult. So, like, I can't even get up there with the hook shot. I could maybe get the... No, I can't get it because I need that diamond. So I can't open that door. And I think that's all I can do, actually. So we got a couple of keys. We can go talk to the Skulltula man. Predicting 5 rupees in that chest? It probably is. With my luck. Although, technically, it's all of our combined luck, so it's your luck, too. Wait, there's another chest here? 2 chests dropped? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? A key. Ooh. Let's go use it. I must have keys not randomized outside of dungeon, so. Okay, so we will need 1 more to get that chest. We can't get any more yet. An embarrassment of keys. I like that as our collective term for a series of embarrassments. That's what this entire game is. This entire playthrough is just a series of embarrassments. Oh, so guess what, guys? Guess what? Ben, you'll like this too. We started watching The Mandalorian this weekend. Aw, thank you, Cinnamon. Saying I'm doing well. Putting up that facade of cheerfulness. We are watching The Mandalorian. We started watching it the other day. Well, I mean, we saw the first episode a long time ago, like around Christmas time, and then we hadn't continued watching it because we were watching the Orville. But we started watching it more and more, and I think we just finished episode 5. I think. Yeah, it's really, really good. I love the fact that there aren't a lot of dialogue. There isn't a lot of dialogue in it. It's great. It's so good. I mean, yeah, so as far as that show goes, like, I was actually taken aback by how well the music fits with all the scenes and stuff, especially like the end scene. Also, can we go over the fact that I haven't figured it out. I can't tell if the end credits artwork is concept art or if it is like post-production, just kind of like splash art for the credits. I can't tell. If it is concept art, I'm going to need to get all of it. I hope it is concept art too. Who's texting me? I gotta turn my phone off. Just my neighbor. Just my neighbor. Neighbor. Yeah, that, like, I saw that, and there's like one, I think like in the second episode where he goes and gets the like the egg from that rhinoceros looking thing, and then there's an end credits art where he's like walking towards the thing holding the egg, and I'm like, I want that. I want wallpaper. I want wallpaper of that, please. I need to know where I can get it. I'm like this guy. Tell me where this art is. Yeah, I'm really, really enjoying it. Like I said, we haven't gotten through a whole lot of it, but everything that we've seen so far is wonderful. That's not where the hole is. Where's the hole at? Oh, I think it's like at the center. Nope. There it is. There are Ritas here. Spooky, scary Ritas. Can I kill them with bombs? I think so. I think you're right, Trogdor. I think I could... Nope! I can't! You saw it, it didn't work. Let me try again, maybe I wasn't close enough. Okay. This'll definitely work. Nope. Ah! Ah! Oh, whoa. That kills it in one hit? Holy crap. Oh, he's gonna go eat his friend. Cool. I was surprised. I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised as you that actually worked as well as it did. A heart piece. Useless. Useless. But also kind of useful, I suppose. Yeah, I love that the baby Yoda is not CG. I love that you don't really see. I mean, you're not gonna. I mean, I don't know. Maybe like later you'll see it, but you don't see the Mandalorian's face. Like it's such a good. Oh, the most recent episode we watched was the one with the when they went to the farming village, and they had to fight the ATST, and I love just the concept of. I love the fact that, like, you have all these characters in Star Wars that are like, oh yeah, ATST, whatever, just just take my lightsaber, go woof wop woof wop, I win, right? But then you have like real characters in Star Wars, like the Mandalorian, who like he's a Mandalorian, like he is one of the like galaxy's like most skilled warriors, and he's like, oh crap, and ATST, I can't beat that. The reliance on puppet over CG was the assistance of Werner Herzog. I mean, it's great. It's very, very good. Da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da. Zelda's Lullaby. We can get into pretty much everything now. This is actually great. Because I was actually going to save Zora's River for the last part of the stream, because now we can get into Zora's Domain and see what they got. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy stuff. Oh, well, I mean, now that we got that, let's go check out over here. You love how they made the ATST scary again. Yeah, I mean, I feel like even in the original trilogy, like they were just kind of like, oh, these kind of like throwaway little mechs that they use. It's like, oh, cool, like they're doing a lot of damage, but they just get blown up all the time. But then you're like, oh, when you don't have speeders and X-wings and all this other stuff to actually fight the ATSTs, they're crazy strong because I learned that in the Darth Bane series of books, that the material that they use to make the starships and the weaponry for the Republic and probably the Empire later on is made out of material that is like the strongest thing in the galaxy and resists blaster fire and can only be destroyed via, I guess, even stronger blasters of starships. Ugh. It was directed by Bryce Dallas Howard. Wait, hold up. I mean, I got some nerdy glasses here. Actually, the ATST was episode was directed by Bryce Howard, like Trogdor said. So it makes sense that it looks like a T-Rex. I really appreciate that tidbit though. That's really, really cool that he directed that. Also, can we go over the fact that Jon Favreau is like in all the cool stuff now? Like, why is he doing all the cool stuff? Where did that come from? Like, I didn't know a whole lot about him. Like, so like we were watching the Orville, and like he did the Orville. He's doing the Mandalorian. Like, he's doing so many things. He's richer than God. Richer than God in his genius. He also directed Elf. That is definitely not Zelda's Lullaby. That is the Nocturne of Shadow. Excuse me. Iron Man endeared him to nerds. He produced all the Marvel movies. I know, it's like, chill out, man. Like, leave some awesome for the rest of the people. So this is where you normally get the Sun Song, as all you Zelda nerds remember. I know, it's so dark. Zelda's lullaby brings out the dead. Oh no, spooky. Oh no, it's spooky. Don't need to kill you, cause I can just run past you. Ah! This Redead's, you know, when you're playing this game when you're like 10 years old, like, it's basically, you might as well just like preemptively pee your pants, because Skull token. Eh. Is Young Link supposed to be able to wear the Hylian shield? So he can't like use it. You can't use it like the Deku shield, but he just like covers. He it's too big for him, so he like puts it on his back and it's like, you can't get to me. I'm huddled underneath my shield. Ow. I like how it's like dead juice. Can you not continually freeze me, please? It's like dead juice. Dead people juice. It's like, man, it stinks down here. Very happy music for Redead screams. Yeah, they're still terrifying. The ones in Twilight Princess are terrifying. I think the ones that are in Wind Waker are even more terrifying. You know what? I did miss Redeads in Breath of the Wild, though. Don't cause trouble, I'll tell Dampy. Look, kid. Take that. So I know that there's a... Man, like, I need the day to go away. I need the day to go away. So I can go and get the grave. I like how we've gone through all of this adventure so far, and we still have nothing to help us get to through the door of time. Shinra's killing Hyrule. I mean, we got according to the Let's Draw from, what was it, 2 weeks ago, we got the Buster Sword, so Cloud better come save us. Ha, loser. Hello. See, look at how much stuff we can get nowadays. What is it? It's like 1 billion rupees. That's kind of neat. Oh, it's coming nighttime. Let's go back to Kakariko. Time to gamble on the chess game. No, I don't want to. No. Is there a full list of rewards in this game somewhere? So, actually, I've been meaning to link it to the YouTube thing, and I can put it down in the chat. So I have a link to the seed, and you can look up in the seed, like, it'll tell you like all the locations of all the stuff in the game. So like if you ever do get stuck, you can just refer to the seed link, and then there's Dampy. I don't need your help, Dampy. And it'll be like, oh, you can get this from here and this from here. Which dungeon's inside the Deku Tree? That's the Gerudo training grounds. So we can't actually get anything to get into the Door of Time from that. We haven't found any of the kid dungeons yet. Because the only other dungeon that well, I guess we found one half of a kid dungeon, which was a spirit temple in the Dongo's Cavern. Oh, this is just a fairy fountain? Lame. I thought there was something good back here. Lame-o. I mean, maybe while we're here we can dampify it. We got 1 billion rupees, so. What the heck? What the heck? Are you serious? They're just like, here! We have your stupid shield. Well, I guess that was a good idea. Yay! Maybe dig up the big Goron sword. Here's fight Ganondorf right here. I dug him up. Hey, Darth Collectus, how you doing today? I love that you can't use a giant's knife. Well, I mean, you can, but or no, yeah, you can. You can actually buy. You can buy it. I'm thinking about the one that you trade. All right, Slowpoke. What you got? 1 rupee. The donk. The donk. The donk. So I downloaded this game called. Ooh, got my money back. I downloaded this game called Gravekeeper, and it's basically a Stardew Valley ripoff, but instead of planting things and growing things and you know, enjoying nature and farming and people, it you dig up bodies and cadavers and do autopsies on them and do other occult shenanigans. Yep, Stardew Valley Cemetery, basically. So I think that the little like dingle dingle lingling that we got earlier signifies that that was the only special item. I think the rest are just going to be rupees, but I honestly can't remember. So can you you gonna keep coming? There's a Skulltula right here. I know, but I can't get it. I don't have the boomerang. I don't have the boomerang. I can't jump. I can't jump that cool. So you're thinking that we're on the same level of progression as normal, but see how we're playing this randomizer and we're very bad. You yourself continue to mention that we don't have a sword. One more sword mention, you get banned. That's how it works. What you got? Got most of my money back. And there's 2 more. No! Ah! Dampy is such a silly character. Like, he's also super mysterious, too. He's like... Any character for me that's like a Gravekeeper type character is always, like... On a scale of coolness, like, there's already, like, a... You're already, like, at, you know, 50 of coolness. Just on the basic characteristic. Okay, that's where we got the shield, so... We out of here. Did you know that you can open carry a sword in Texas now? like open carry a sword. So what does that mean for Renaissance Festival? Well, I mean, I guess technically you're already open carrying a sword, but like you mean like in public. Oh, what am I doing? We have a tracker. I need to update the tracker. Hold up, Deku. We got a couple of keys for Gerudo Training Grounds, but we used them already. And we got Zelda's Lullaby. Yeah. There we go. Thank you, Cinnamon. We got Zelda marked off too. Zelda, but it's actually the Nocturne of Shadow in the game. And the reason why it's not actually the Nocturne of Shadow, but I have the, like, obviously as you can tell by the battle music, I have the music swapped, which is why I don't know if you guys have heard it, but at the start screen, at the menu screen, when Epona neighs, it's just a cow. And just goes moo. Funnily enough, the moo cows are the same. What do you want, Navi? Whoa. Oh, I guess we got textures randomized too. I didn't say that setting. I can't see how far. That was very bad. Oh my god, I suck at this. What the heck? Oh my god, what the heck? Guys. What is going on? Oh my god, I have one bomb left. Jesus. That's a moo cow. But good enough, I can go get more bombs, because we got lots and lots of rupees. Let's go to Deku Tree. No! Actually, I think I need bombs, so... Let's get this first. It would be really awful if the low health sound was Redead screaming. So you can have... Oh, nice. You can turn off on when you choose your your randomizer settings. You can actually set it to where the low health sound is. Like there's a specific setting for low health sound randomization, and it's like, do you want it to be annoying or do you want it to be not annoying? Because we can definitely make it annoying for you if you want. Oh, crap, there's no bombs here. Although I should get some Deku Sticks. Oh, craps. Cool. We are good on sticks. I think one of the vendors in Hyrule Castle sells bombs. Yeah, I think that they do. Yeah, I was gonna head there to pick some up. I think both shops actually do, so that's good. Look at how much stuff we can get into with Zelda's Lullaby, man. Hi, friend. What the heck? When I heard the Song of the Royal Family, I expected a messenger to have to ride, but you're just the devil himself. I'm really angry. I hate things. need the Saria song. Which we don't have. We don't have that yet. Get out of here. I can't believe I wasted all those bombs. What's gonna be the fastest way to get to Hyrule? Okay, so that goes to Lost Woods. I think it's just gonna be to get up out of here and then go down. Go down Death Valley Mountain and go across the Hyrule Fields and then... I'm not as frustrated as I made myself seem than that. Oh, by the way, Angtat, Mr. Sam, Mr. Ellen, Mrs. Ellen. We took your advice and cut our own hair. Not too shabby, I'd say. We just took the buzzer and went. I think it looks pretty good, and it was a very loving and interesting experience. Are the songs random too? Yes. So songs are baked into the logic of... I'm not talking to you. The songs are baked into the logic of the game as if they were items. So you can get songs from Cheddar Chest, you can get songs from like defeating bosses or anything like that. They appear as like music notes. And I think we even got one in the waterfall. I think we got like in the Gerudo Valley waterfall where that big crevice or the big canyon is. We got the water one, Serenade of Water. It was just like out in the open, like spinning as a music note. Yeah, there's so many different settings that you can mess with. Like the people who coded this randomizer did an amazing job, and I think this one, I know this one and the Link to the Past one are like probably the most extensive ones. Like there's other ones that are like the Metroid. There's a Super Metroid randomizer. There's a regular Metroid randomizer, and I think those ones mostly, like, there isn't a whole lot that you can do randomized for that. I don't think. I mean, I guess it's the same. It's the same concept, but like there's a lot in Metroid and stuff where like you can soft lock yourself. So that's a lot. That wasn't that many rupees. Not too bad. Like progression, I think is less open-ended in Super Metroid and other Metroid games. I could be wrong about that. I genuinely didn't enjoy playing Super Metroid as much as I did like Metroid Fusion and Metroid Zero Mission. Like I'm like talking through my teeth here, but like. They're just I didn't find Super Metroid as enjoyable, but I didn't play it back in the day. So, have you seen the combo Super Metroid Legend? Yeah. One of the guys I used to watch on YouTube, and I don't watch him too much anymore, but he did a Link to the Past Super Metroid randomizer, and that's nuts. So. Cinnamon is describing a randomizer of... It's a combination of A Link to the Past and Super Metroid, where there are... It's each game has its own like randomized things, but they are randomized for both games in combination with each other, and there are certain doors and entrances in each game that allow you to transport between games. So you have to remember which doors those are. and which entrances they lead to in each game. But you can collect items from the other game in a different in so like if you were, let's say that you were in Super Metroid, you were playing, you can find the bombs from Zelda, or and if you're in Zelda, you can find the screw attack from Metroid. Um, like, it's nuts. And the guy that I watched was able to beat it. It took him quite a while, but he was able to beat it. I think I can't remember how many episodes it was, but you can try. He's a super mellow guy. His name is Nintendo Capri Sun. I just put him on for some background noise because he's super mellow. But he's been doing quite a few randomizers over the past couple months. I'm just a hater. You know what? Look, I like Metroid Prime. I love Metroid Prime. Played all three of those. Played Metroid Fusion. Metroid Fusion is a fantastic game. That is an amazing, amazing game. Metroid Fusion I think is probably one of the more linear ones. Just because it's very story based. But the story is so good anyway, so it's like uh-oh. Uh-oh, there's a Super Metroid kerfuffle going on in chat right now. You're gonna go take a nap, Darth? Okay, go meditate with the dark side, I suppose. Go reinvigorate your force powers. Love you too, Darth. Have a good nap. Take it easy. Stay safe. I heard someone say that, like, stay safe is the new goodbye. But it's like, just chill out and tell people stay safe. It's okay. It's okay. So, the bombshell that Cinnamon dropped was that he's never played Super Metroid. And Trogdor was like, what the heck? How dare you? This is probably a great place to throw my shield on. Ow! What's going on? Ah! Oh my god. I'll just stay here. Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, it's like, you gotta admit, Trogdor, like, Super Metroid is like it's a clunky game. Like, the controls are clunky. Like, it's good. Like, everything else about it is good. I just have so much trouble controlling it. Like, trying to do the screw attack. Ah! 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 Sorry, I'm concentrating getting past these Skulltulas. Trogdor says it's still one of my favorite games ever made for Metroid. I know a lot of people who love that game, and I think one of the sole reasons why I never got into it, or I wasn't able to get into it, was just because I didn't play it back in the day. And so, like, I had, like, and I get to some reason why, like, for me, like, Zelda, it will probably be, whenever I think of Zelda, it will be these 3D, these 3D Zeldas. Like, that will be Zelda for me. And it's because this was the first one I played. I didn't play Link to the Past back in the day. I didn't even play the original Zelda. Zelda 2, I didn't play that. Great Fairy, you were worthless. Yeah, Metroid Prime is really, really good. I loved that game. I actually really enjoyed Metroid Prime 2 Echoes a lot too. I really like the Dark World. Like, I like... Oh my gosh, it's so hot in here. Oh my gosh, I have 40 seconds to get to the fairy fountain. What should I ever do? Oh, I thought there was a fairy fountain here. What the heck? I don't want to die. It's a reinforced wooden bridge. It's a magical wooden bridge. Yeah, the whole trilogy is really good. I really want to play the remake. Apparently, like, it's super rare now, but the Wii remake for the trilogy, where all of the controls are Wii controls. Like, I really want to play it, but I can't find it. Got some arrows. Come on, Ocarina of Time. I can only suspend my belief so much. I can only suspend my belief so much about this child who is very clearly... Wasn't there like a ladder? I swear that... Oh, the fairy fountain must be at the other end. It's when you go to Darunia. Oh, hear that crack? You have it? Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm actually quite jealous of that. Because I went to Games Plus when it was still a thing. Games Plus closed down, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew that. It's a local Texas, like, video game trading and video, like, Blu-ray, movies, all that stuff. You get a bunch of cool old stuff from there. But they closed down recently. Not due to any, like, stay-at-home things. I think it was just because they expanded too fast. And they couldn't sustain it. Because, I mean, you know, if you really think about it, like, the used game and video market isn't super sustainable. So, like, if you have a bunch of stores that you need to pay leases for, it's like, are you really making all that money? Yeah, they are. I mean, look at GameStop. Like, they barely do games anymore. Yeah, there's a moo cow down there. I mean, I remember, like, Funkoland was, like, the best thing ever. I think if game stores just kind of, like, didn't worry about making money, they'd be fine. Game Over's in a different category. Yeah. So Game Over is like a local, for those of you not from around here, Game Over is like a local, like video games shop where they have like SNES game, like they have imports and... Oh, I thought that he gave you stuff. Dang it! And they sell movies as well, but for the most part, they're video games, and they got consoles and stuff like that. But I feel like if you gotta find your right market, and you have to, like, your entire inventory is based on other people's bringing stuff in. You know, like, you can't unless you're also including new games on the list and, like, buying inventory for that. But, like, nowadays, like, people don't buy physical copies anymore, so We've had conversation with one of the managers over at GameStop. Or Game Over. They're doing better than GameStop, but not by a lot. Yeah, and I think it's just because Game Over is just one store. And so, like, they don't have to worry about paying leases and all these employees and stuff, and, like, being smaller helps them a lot. It is a chain bestseller. Oh, I didn't know it was a chain. At least 5 or so. Oh, I did not know that. I didn't know that there were 3 in our area. Holy crap. Shows how much of a gamer I am. It shows how much a gamer I am that I don't want to pay for overpriced NES games. Oh. I'm just kidding, Game Over. You're very cool. I just wish that you would have a little bit lower price on your super old and crappy NES games that I don't want to pay $10 for a cartridge for Mario. That's all. Everything else is fine. All the craziness is going to hurt a lot of small businesses, unfortunately. Yeah. I honestly don't know. I don't know what to... Like, if there was anybody that's like, what should I do? I'm like, I don't know. I think one tough thing is just that, like, a lot of the economy and stuff in the United States is so short-term based that if there's ever an issue or something, or if there's ever like a long-term issue, it's just hard for people and businesses to stay afloat because everything is so short-term based. It's all about the short-term gains. But really, it should be about long-term stability. In my opinion. But maybe that's anti-capitalist. Maybe I'm just a communist. You don't know, comrade. You don't know if I'm a communist. Is there anything I can do in the Spirit Temple? No. There is not. Well, I mean, we can get the bomb shoes and run up and get that hole and then go in the next room. But I'd really like to have more weaponry to be able to do it. All glory to Comrade Paul. I saw a meme last night that was it was like when things are reaching critical mass, and it was like this like informational video about the spread of viruses. And it's like someone like touching things, and like there's like a red like glow when it, like, you know, you touch the elevator button and the glow stays on it, and then someone touches the elevator button and gets to their hand, and like it's showing like the spread of the virus, like in the germs and stuff, and like people are touching a bunch of different things, and it's spreading all over the city, and then like the last frame is just like a spread of red across this entire city, and then and then it fades out, and then it just starts going, like it starts showing like war clips from the USSR, and it's like starts playing the national anthem where it's like da 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 da. It's like, oh my gosh, we're all becoming Russian. That's the conspiracy theory. I'm gonna get booted. The president's gonna be like, "You're Russian. Goodbye." There's a hole down here. There's a big old bug that I'm gonna kill. Oh, he did. Oh, is that all it's in here? I can't get you because I don't have the boomerang. I'm really good at remembering where these holes are. There's only a few of them that I actually do remember. It still takes like 1 or 2 bombs, so I'm not the perfectest gamer. I'm pretty close though. I want to get a few more rupees so I can get a few more bombs. I think we just needed 80. So let me go into town, get some more bombs, and I think so we are approaching. Well, we got a little bit left before lunchtime is over. But I did want to end on getting through to Zora's domain. That's my main goal for today. Chess. No! I don't wanna do the chess guessing game. I don't wanna. You're the coward. If you would do, you get over here and play. You get over here and play the chess guessing game. Shut up and waste your money. Okay, Fry. See, I remember where that hole is. Maybe I am pretty good at guessing holes. I'm just like really enjoying looking at my neck muscles on this. For some reason, they're popping out. Just super buff right now. Angry and buff about these bombs. Oh! Useless. Why did I even come down this dirty dang hole? Okay. I think I've gotten through all of my notes. So we're going to do Zora's River. I think the larger chests do have a better chance of having rare things. I think. I think that is a thing. Link could try to break the arrows on his forehead. That's a thing people do apparently. You're gonna get instantly banned. Instant banned. Ooh, seeds. Look, dwarves are very strong, and the integrity of the unbreakable arrow needed to be tested for my friend. I mean, for the dwarf's friend. I mean, look. Exactly. If a dwarf's head can't break it, nothing can. Cinnamon, you're right. See, I'm getting support. You and your high and mighty... What? If I just see what happened... He was like, I have these tasty beans. They're 50 rupees. Here's 50 rupees. Jump, jump, jump. I hope you like these roops. Oh my god. Wow. Mmm, tasty beans. I didn't even get anything. I don't even think I got anything in my inventory. No, I didn't. I got nothing. He was like, pay me 50 rupees and I'll give you 50 rupees. It's like, oh man, what an experience. And hubbity up. Making our way through that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It didn't impress you. It's like a scam where you buy dollar coins on a credit card to get miles, and then you pay the credit card back with the dollar coins. Oh, hello, friends. Do you enjoy my nocturne of Zelda? Death Zelda? Oh, well, I made my money back. Serenade water does not work. Bonk! Hey, maybe the bean seller is onto something. He lives in a random world. He's a random guy in a random world. He's so random. Hey, bombs. He's so random. Are you the bigger bomb bag? Alright. Get back here, Mr. Chicken. I need that, man. That'll be really useful. I need the chicken. Finger licking. There he is. Ready for this cool move? So, can we go over the fact that everyone hates the egg event in Animal Crossing? Can we just make that statement? Can we make that an official statement of the Lunchtime Let's Play? You gonna pick it up? Oh, they patched it? Good. Like, it was just an odd, like, why are there so many? in a time where we are looking for consistency, Nintendo, why must you... Oh, Cinnamon, I saw that Skulltula. What's going on? What is this? What? What is this? What? Oh my god. What the heck is that? What? That was really mean. That was really, really mean. Why would they do that? What just happened? We got fooled. We got played. I don't know what. Why did they do that? Why would they be so mean? That's just you know. It was Impa. Impa put that down because you remember in the second episode we got freaking frozen by Impa when we left. When we left Zelda's courtyard, she was like, don't touch my princess," and then she froze us. That was Impa leaving us traps. I cannot believe that. I guess they programmed troll items in. That's really mean. Almost made me cry. It did make me cry a little bit. Oh. That's very scary Zora's Domain music. Alright, well we made it, so that's nice. After an incredibly foolish debacle that we did on our part. Not necessarily though, because it doesn't have to be a trap. Every item forward should look like the sword. I think you're given the randomizer is intelligent. It will listen to that. Is a weird looking. Why does it look like that? What we got in here? Welcome. There is a Deku shield I can buy. There's a Goron tunic that I can afford, but I don't have enough rupees. Heart piece and a... Hey! We can get some magic. That's not too shabby. That makes up for it. Okay. I need to do the fire. Later in the game, Paul is going to be desperate for rupees and all he can find is swords. No! Oh, hey, guess what? I have your daughter's bottle. Yeah, I need to talk. I didn't know that you could actually read that letter. Please find my princess. Whoa! That was fast. Well, now we have a bottle, so that's nice. Go carry sword. I have 8 of these. No, there, thank you. Hurry, hurry. Yay! I know, right? I'm actually quite thankful that he skipped it. But it was like a little too fast. You know, it was kind of like more unsettling. Just some more arrows for the bow that I can't use. I think we have the bow, don't we? Yeah, we have the bow. Ugh! Well, I'll need this. Yeah, alright. I am totally down for seeing what is in Jabu Jabu's belly. Shut up! Link is not a dwarf, he's an elf thing. Duh. Alright, hang on. There's one thing I want to do. I want to get... I need to talk to this boy. Yes. I need all the rupees. He's highly, and you stand by that statement. He's basically an elf. Isn't there like a character that calls him Elf Boy? Or they call him Fairy Boy? And they call him Fairy Boy. Fairy Child. I like all these glorious sound effects that I can listen to when I get mundane things. Will I get the scale? Will that be randomized? What must you give me? This is a scale of our kind. I mean, it's a scale of someone's kind. Just not, I mean, are clothes scales? Are clothes humans' versions of scales? Man, Link is just like, man, I can't wait to use all these items when I turn 18 or whatever I turn when I put in the Master Sword. Hey, at least we're getting stuff. You were wrong this time. Not 5 rupees. Alright, big boy. So this is another dungeon. It'll randomize to another dungeon. We'll have to see which one. You guys ready? Dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh! Hey! Not too bad. We can actually do this dungeon because we have all the items prior to doing it. That's cool. Not too shabby. Alright, I got 2 minutes. We gotta get to the boomerang in 2 minutes. The expected dungeon is unexpected. Heck yeah, I'm gonna get the boomerang. We're already here. We already got eated. I can't remember if I need to get Ruto. Ow. Do I need to have her sit on this? Get on the... Yeah, dang it. These things were always super crazy to me. Stop it! Stop it! Can I get this one? Yes. Oh! I'm thinking 5 rupees. We have been getting a lot more arrows. That is for sure. Ow! Hello, child. We're gonna speedrun. Ow! We're gonna speedrun this. Speedrun in this dungeon. All right. I need to throw her up there. And I want to kill these things. Ow. Come here. Well, I don't want to use all my Deku sticks, though. That'd be a bad thing. Hearts! I do have lots of bombs, so I'll try to bomb this guy. Hey, not bad. Do you see what that was? Do you see what that was? Yeah, baby. Wow, this is a great episode. Heck yeah. What an episode, man. Now we can get all the gold sculptulas. Yeah, we can get through this dungeon super quick. I wonder if there's things that we can do out of order in this dungeon. Ow. Like, get hit. Ow. I think that's the easiest way to get rid of those guys. Just run into them. Ow. Oh, you did. You did, son. Shut up. Oh, no. I'll use whatever weapon I want. I've used the slingshot long enough. I will sell you Deku Nuts. I think I already have enough Deku Nuts. Thank you very much. I do. I have enough Deku Nuts. We're a useless peddler. But he may not sell Deku Nuts? Oh yeah, you're right. Wait, no. He'll say what you're gonna buy. So like if it's a mystery, he'll be like, I have a mystery item for you. Yeah, the sellers, they'll say what you're gonna buy, but they don't always have to be. What they're selling is random, not what you get is random. Because I think we got something important. And we got like a compass or something. Somebody up? Oh, should I have gone through there? No, that's the... Wait. Oh, I don't know. I skipped through that. I thought I was going to get seeds. You're just like, here, buy seeds. Munch, munch, munch. Here's some rupees that you just gave me. That may have just been like that particular dialogue option was just that one. Ah! Scary. Alright. You incredibly phallic thing. The phallus has been destroyed. Construct additional phalluses. Boss key for the spirit temple. Well, there's your problem. Ceiling dongs. That is a problem. You inconsiderate punk! Come with me, child. Oh, I forgot I can't use those. Crap. Oh, faster! Pull out your boomerang faster! Run into them! It's easier to kill them that way. See? Told you. Weep, weep. What's in here? Nothing of value. Absolutely nothing of value. Come on, child. I mean, it gets up there. You know, you can use the Skulltulas when you need. It's okay. Okay, I gotta go kill that other. Ow. Missed. Can I bring her? Yes, I can. I don't want to use my Deku sticks for this. So I'll stick to using my slingshot, I suppose. Ooh. Oh, and there you go. Replenishes my ammo for me. Oh, come on, give me something good. What you gonna give me? What you gonna give me? It's gonna be the Master Sword. That's not a Master Sword. That's a Master Heart. The Jabu Jabu has a lot of health problems. There's a lot of wieners come out of places wieners shouldn't come out of. And I'm not talking about just Link being a wiener. I like how this is Ganondorf music. And then the battle music is just light and airy. Alright. Last wiener. Goodbye. That wasn't what I was aiming for. What treasures will this wiener hide? That's what you should open all of your D&D campaigns, or all the D&D sessions with. What will the adventurers find? What will these wieners hide? I mean, when you're going to the Phallus Palace, there's a lot of things those wieners can hide. Ow. Ah! 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 I can get you now. Music! Hey, the Song of Time! That means we can maybe get into the Door of Time eventually. Okay, fine, there's your thing. I like how this cutscene isn't changed. Hey, we're making our way through this dungeon pretty fast. I think we can finish it before we end the session. Take me home right now. Wow, wow. Kia! I like how they call it an octopus, but I cannot confirm or deny that y'all eventually run into a giant wiener. Oh, look at this beautiful music. Oh, I need to hop into these. This beautiful battle music. It was the easiest boss fight ever. There's no octopuses in Skyline Chili. Octopi. There's no octopi in Skyline, okay? That's not the secret ingredient. The secret ingredient is cocoa. I told you guys this. How many times? You guys just aren't listening to me. Look at this big old wiener. I don't know if that's a healthy wiener right there. Ow. Ow. Knocked me off, you ding dong. Come here. Take that. So spaghetti is just a substitute if you can't find any octopuses. Hey, if it was the secret ingredient, that would imply that you did not know about it. Well, I'm privy to the secrets, okay? I know John Skyline, alright? I know John Skyline Esquire. The inventor of spaghetti. The John Skyline. Chili. Alright. Hang on. I told you guys that I would draw notes. Big Buff Chili Man. Oh, Big Buff Chili Man's already on there. We didn't draw Big Buff Chili Man. Chili King. Chili King is down for the next draw. It reminds me of like a character from One Punch Man. King Chili. He has destroyed the skyline of District 8. Link, you gonna pick that up, or? You could totally see King Chili. Big buff King Chili Man. Man, One Punch Man is great. His hair is shredded cheese. The anatomy of the chili. The spaghetti are the legs. I love YouTube making new concepts for One Punch Man characters. Is he a hero or a villain? That's the real question. What? How do you expect me to do this? Okay. I think that's the boss room. It's boss time, baby. Baronade. Disconnect your wieners. One more. I don't want to waste my sword. Or... Ow. What happened? Wait. But... Can I hurt him with other things? Ah! Ah! I mean, I was hurting him with the... Ow. I just couldn't remember the process. freaking Okay, that's what it is. Okay, we may have enough. Ow! Ow! He goes and hides. That's what it is. We may have enough. Thank you for the support. We can do it. Dun-na, 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 dun-dun. We are the Mandalorian. Come on. Yeah, baby! That's what I'm talking about. Thumbs up, baby, for everyone. Yeah! Ooh, okay. That's our first boss battle down. Oh, I like how this only gave us a heart piece and not a heart container. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this punk. Look at this bimbo punk. She's not a bimbo. She's nice. Eventually. It'll be cool. Ready? Oh, you're cool. It was a cool backflip that you did. I love you, Link. Man, I wish my future husband could... We received the fire medallion. Darunia awakens as a sage and adds his power to yours. Darunia, the god of the Zoras. Hooray! Cheers around! Oh, man. Alright. Well, that was pretty dang good as far as that goes, I would say. We got the shield, we got the fire medallion, we got the Song of Time, we got quite a lot of Skulltulas, we got the boomerang, and we got an empty bottle now. So, not bad, Comrade Paul. Exactly. Thank you, Comrade. Thank you, Comrade, for your assistance. Alright, we gotta mark these off. So we got Boomerang is done. We have an empty bottle now. And Deku Shield is gotten. Song of Time is gotten. And we don't have to change that for some reason because we got it. I got both. Both of them. Jabu is done. I guess we can mark it as like we got that from there. Yeah. Cool. And I think that is it. Oh, red tunic. Right. We got the red tunic. And we have the blue tunic available to us, and we can go get the magic meter from the shop because now we have enough rupees to do that as well. And we got a bunch of keys for... Well, we got one key for the Spirit Temple, I think. And boss key for the Spirit Temple. And I think that's it. Yes, I believe so. An embarrassment of keys. Well, we used all of those in Grua Training Ground. We did use all of those, so we're clear. Our embarrassment has decreased back down. We have changed the curve of embarrassment. We have altered the curve, the embarrassment curve. All right. Well, that was a good session. I am excited for what comes next. Let me save it before I forget. Good. Okay, cool. All right. Well, that was a pretty good lunch break for me. I don't know about you guys. I know you guys were trying to pester me as much as you could, but it still ended up being a good lunch break for me. I hope you guys had a good lunch break too. With your what did you say you had, Cinnamon? You had like a artichoke salad or something like that. Kale salad, that's what it was. Fancy kale salad. We got Chef Cinnamon Toast over here. buying his stuff from the chef. Okay. Well, I think that I will see you guys on Thursday for the art stream, in which I will definitely be drawing Big Buff Chili Man One Punch character. So don't miss it. On your lunch break on Thursday, King Chili. It's like King. What was that? The Sea King or whatever it was. Like the guy that destroyed Comrade Chili. There's no reds in the skyline. Cincinnati, it's not full of, well, I guess, yeah, Cincinnati Reds. Man, all of my jokes are just falling flat. It's all coming together. Okay, so on Thursday we'll be doing that. I hope you guys had a good lunch. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me again. I really, really appreciate it. I'm excited for the progress that we made here, which is why I kind of went over, because I was just like super hyped about it. I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to wait to see what we got from Jumbo Jumbo, and we speedrun the heck out of that. So that is good. Check back either today or tomorrow on the YouTube channel to see if you wanted to watch the rest. If you didn't catch the rest of the art stream on Thursday, I'll be uploading that. I uploaded the gameplay one on last Thursday, a little bit after the stream, the art stream on Thursday, because you guys haven't seen the finished. You guys haven't seen the finished Stalfos drawing. Which tell you what, since you guys hung out with me so much today, I'll give you a little treat. All right, that way you don't have to go all the way to the YouTube to see the glorious end. Yeah, the party. Here's your parting gift. You will get to see the fruit of your labors, the fruits of your labors, the two bulbous fruits of your labors. You guys ready for this? There it is. There he go. Stick, thick, ultra thick bony boy. The thickest. He even got that tat. He even got that Triforce of Power tat right there. Damn. Exactly. Oh my god, you guys are awesome. Do you see what you produce? Do you see what you encourage me to produce? This is inappropriate. This is inappropriately appropriate for everything that we're doing as of late. Here, I'll even mark it. We got the Triforce of Booty. We have like 25 of these though. The Triforce of Booty. We got all of them. All Triforce pieces. I will do nothing if not appeal to your worst impulses. Oh my god, you guys are the worst. But also the best. Oh. What would I do without you? Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you, Cinnamon. Thank you, Trogdor. Thank you, Mr. Jed. Mr. Bunjed. Mr. Angtat. Mrs. Angtat. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope that you can hang out with me on Thursday too, because we're going to draw some big bony butt King Chili Boy, Comrade Chili Man, One Punch Man. Those were words. But we're going to be drawing all of them. Alright? All right, I love you. Take it easy. I don't have anything else to plug. I guess I tell you what. Follow. There's a local comic book shop that is featuring artists. Go ahead and follow The Adventure Begins on Facebook and on Instagram because they do lots of cool, like, social media stuff. So, The Adventure Begins. It's a comic book store based in Conroe. Um, so yeah, check those out. Check those guys out because I've been doing consignments for them, and they're really cool. They're really really cool. So, with that, I will bid you adieu and catch you guys on Thursday. Bye. Love you. Here, have some more Beast Wars.